Welcome back to Dog Hill Farms, and it is now May, and we have a few chores to be done. We need to fill up our wood production. We need to get some water to the greenhouse, and we need to think of other ways to make money to our farm. But first I'll start to pull out this tree from this pile into our sawmill. So I'll attach my winch here and then see if we can drag one of these trees out here. See what happens. Oh no. Okay, that wasn't a problem. The line was stuck there a little bit. There we go. So now we have 12,400. Now I'm not sure if we can. Should we try with this one as well? Let's try with this little branch here. See if this one works as well. There we go. So that should be good for a few more months now. And the next thing we need to do is get some water. Look at our cute goats. Oh my goodness. They are so adorable. And we have got our first pallet of goat milk. I think it's only like 5 liters, but it is something. And we have to do something with the goat milk. So I'm thinking that we need a little dairy processing plant. So if we go into construction, here we can put down a little dairy production, and we are not high on money, and it is a little bit pricey, but I think it's going to be worth it. So I'm thinking of putting it down on this side here, maybe there we go. So if I now jump into the skid steer with my very appropriate tool, see if I can pick this up. There we go. Now we bring it around and we place it here. And now this production should now have 5 liters of goat milk. And we're gonna turn this into goat cheese, but since it costs 96 bucks a month to run it here in production costs, we're gonna wait until we have a little bit more before we turn it on, because we can only make 6 units of goat cheese out of these 5 liters of goat milk. So we'll turn it on when we have a little bit more. Now I'm trying to expand on what we can sell here in our farm shop. So and something that we could invest in that is fairly cheap is some eggs, some chickens. And I think there is some very cheap chicken pans here. So the lowest one is for 2,400 only. This one holds 31. This one is only 4,000 and it holds 30 chickens. Can also have smaller ones. It doesn't take as much space. I wonder where we would put them. Like these ones are a bit bigger. But this one looks actually really neat. I just wonder where we could put it so it's not like in the way. I think we'll put it down over here. Perfect. Now, did that create... what happened to the land here? So, thinking we might make this a little bit prettier. And maybe we can terraform it a bit. Sculpting. If we take the softener tool and increase the brush strength a little bit, hopefully we can soften this whole area out. There we go. And then we can paint it, and I guess it's asphalt that is on all of these. So if we change the shape, oh, there we go. So I guess it was just too small to see. But we'll have this square one here and try to make this as uniform as possible. And maybe we'll extend it actually all the way out here. Have a little yard here. Should we include this area as well? Oh no, I think this can stay as it is. But maybe we connect it over here. There we go. Here maybe we can do something as well. Continuing out. I'm actually quite happy with how the farm is turning out. And I think it looks quite pretty. So for these chickens we're gonna need to get some chicken feed. And I'm not sure the best way to do that. I made 2 trips to the store and bought some chicken feed with the skid steer, and it took forever. Now this would have been a lot easier if we had a front loader for our tractor, but unfortunately there is no front loader attacher for the tractor we got. So this is kind of what we have to do now, and I hope that these bags do last for quite some time. We'll see when this one empties how much we have in here. So that's not that much. It's about, yeah, that is not that much, but we'll see how long it lasts. We'll see how many chickens we can get as well. So we will put this one in there as well. And maybe we have to look into if we need to lease some equipment in order to transport the chicken feed. But then in the end, like if we need to pay for the food, pay for the transport, we're not gonna make much profit out of it. So the best thing of course would have been if we were growing some wheat, and maybe that's something we have to look into for the future. Now we have 2,000 liters in there, so we will go into the animal dealer again, see if we can buy some chickens. We will buy 1 rooster, I think, just because he is cool. So we'll buy one rooster. We'll buy 10 chickens. That is 6 months old. And then we can buy 10 chickens that are 0 months old. And it will leave some space for them to make some babies eventually. Now we'll have to monitor these chicken, how much to eat, and see how many times I need to go to the shop with this turtle. But anyways, something else that needs some food is our cows. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn a silage bale over here and move it over. Silage, only spawn one. No. Why didn't that work? Ah, that is so annoying actually. What if I try to push this bale over there? Or if I try to spawn 2. Let me just try and spawn 2. 2. That doesn't work. Let me try and spawn 3. There we go. So that glitch is quite annoying. I thought I had placed the trailer there correctly, but apparently it didn't really work. I hope there's an update to the game soon that fixes these little bugs. But in the meantime we just have to endure. So we'll add this to our cow pasture here. There we go. And our sheep barn, they have here meadow to eat. And I hope that that is enough for them until July, 2 months. Because then we get more grass. Then we'll have our next grass harvest. So I hope the meadow is good enough for them until then. And then the chickens here has some food. We'll see how quickly that goes down. And the cows have quite a lot of food here as well. Now, another thing that I was thinking is a long-term investment is the trees. So we have some space here at the edge of our field where I'm thinking that maybe I can plant some pine trees that are easy to transport and easy to handle. And I have my tractor by the shop, so I'll see if I can lease a tree planter. Here I'll try and lease this one, and then I have to buy some saplings. So I think I'll buy these ones that are a little bit grown already, and I will not have American elm. I think that I want a pine, so there's the lodgepole pine, there's a Scotch pine. Let's go with the Scotch pine, and we'll buy 1 pallet of these. And then, if I understand things correctly, I should just be able to refill the planter from here. So if I attach this one here, and there we go. Now I have 20 little saplings that I'm going to plant there next to the field. Alright, so let me see here if I can figure this out. So we lower the tree planter, turn on the tree planter, it will automatically plant them here. Oh, that's cool. So in I think the growing time is like 2 years or something. So it's quite long, but in 2 years we will have some fully grown trees here that will produce quite a lot of money, I think, we can get out of these trees. Two, one, zero. We just managed to plant all of them in this row. That is pretty nice. Let me take up my tool here again and turn it off so I can drive a bit faster. Now that looks quite neat, doesn't it? Imagine when these ones grow, it's gonna be a wonderful natural wall here. So, well, in about 2 years, I guess we will harvest those. But we can go back and return our planter, wherever it is. There we go. Return this one. I think the farm is coming together quite nicely. I think it looks very neat. It looks very nice. Like if you remember, just a few episodes ago, it was full of trees here. And now we have some goats, some cattle, some vegetables going on, some chickens. And it's all coming together very nicely, I would say. We are a little bit low on cash, so I will go and do some wood transport contracts to boost our economy a little bit. And then we'll skip ahead to July for our second harvest, and hopefully we will be able to give our sheep some food.